Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today I'm going to share about how to creating a form using HTML. Okay. Next, this HTML form. HTML form is used to collect user input. The user input is most often sent to a server for processing. So, what is form? Form is like something we need to log in, we need to put something, our data or something like that. That is the name form. And form element, there is one, the most important for creating form, that the name form element. It's used to create a HTML form for user input. And the form element is a container for different types of input elements, such as text field, text box, radio buttons, submit buttons, and etc. And the next is input element. Input element is inside form element. After form element, there is input element. The input element can be displayed in many ways, depending on the type attribute. Like maybe we put a checkbox or something like that, and other things. And this is input element. For the example, input element, the type there is text, there is radio, text box, submit, button, and this is the description. Type text displays a single line text input field. So text for we put some single line text, and radio displays a radio button for selecting one of many choice. So there is so many choice, and then we choose this one. And text box display text box for selecting zero or more of many choice. If radio can check one select, but if text box can many. And submit display a submit button for submitting the form, like for we processing to database. And button display a clickable button. So if we just need put some button for submitting, we need just button. And this is text field. The input type text defines a single line input field for text input. Example part. For label, for first name, label is the label, and this is the input of text field. Next, label element. Label element text defines a label for many form elements. So the label element is useful for screen reader user, because the screen reader will print out loud the label when the user focuses on the input element. And the next, and the label element also helps user who have difficulty clicking on very small regions such as radio buttons or text box, because when the user clicks within the label element, it could go to the radio button or text box. And the next, radio buttons. Radio buttons are example touches. Input the type of radio. Radio buttons let a user select one of a limited number of choice. For example part, this is the radio button, radio, and the ID boy, name select. And this radio ID girl and select. So we can choose some of these. We can just boy or girl. And the next, checkbox. The input type text box defines the text box. Text box let the user select zero or more options of a limited number of choices. So if radio, this can choose one, but if text box can choose so many. This is for the example. The first page will 1, page 2, and we can choose this all. And the next, submit button. Submit button is like this. Defines the button for submitting the form data to a form handler. The form handler is like typically a file on the server with the script for processing input data. The form handler is specific in the form's action attribute. Next, this is example code for submit button. We have give our form here, and in the last we give input submit, the type submit. The next, name attribute for input. Notice that this input field must have name attribute to be submitted. If the name attribute is omit, the value of the input field will not be sent at all. This is for example, select element. This is select element defines a drop down list. So if we have some option like sometimes there is select and then there is like auto go down, then we click. Now that's the next select element. The next option element. Option element defines an option that can be selected. By default, the first item in the drop down list is select. So like we give select element and then we give option. There is some option like maybe girl, boy, or female, or male, or something like that. And this is size attribute. Use the size attribute to specific number of visible values. For example, like cars, we give some size is 3, so this can show 3. And this is text area element. This is like usually used for description. If we have to tell about us, about me, or about you, we need element text area. And this is button element. If last time we talked about input and the type button, and if this is like very directly button, not from input and then the type button, but this is the button. Next, field set and legend element. Field set element is used to group real-life data into form. So if so many form or so many input, something like that, we give field set for map that too. And the legend element defines the caption for the field set element. So if we have field set, we need to have legend. This is for the example code. And the next, data list element. The data list element specifics a list of predefined options for an input element. Users will see a drop-down list of the predefined option as they input data. The list attribute of the input element must refer to the ID attribute of the data list element. This is for the example code. And input type password. Input type password defines the password field. So if we want to make form for login, we need to type of input this password. If this password, if we the type is password, the capital, it will be dot 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 this type, and input type reset. What the meaning of this? This reset, sometimes people wrong input, and then or have been input and but wrong, but in the input element and in the form, that still there is our data and there is input type reset or reset all of the form. Input type depth. This is like for choosing depth, yeah, like the name or depth. And this is input type email. This is if we use type email, it will be like if we nothing at gmail.com, it will be error or something like that. And the next, input type file. Input type file for what? Input type file for giving our file from our computer. Maybe like there is a requirement for screenshot our for free register competition. Let's use that input type file. Input type number. Why have this type number? Because sometimes if we put not this number, we can another like capital letter or number. But if number, maybe like for password, that is can put number, not letter. This is for example code. And this is placeholder attribute. Placeholder attribute. To input placeholder attribute specific a short hint that specific the expected value of an input field. Like placeholder or like the placeholder attribute works with the following input types like text, search, URL, tail, and underscore. And this is required attribute. This is for an error requirement. Like maybe we need to input our email, our password, and then the user not input the email or password, and this we use this for telling you need to put email and password. This is for the example. And maybe that's all for me. Thank you for your nice listening. Hopefully you can doing what I say. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.